What's up? This is the Ark Encounter in Williamstown, Kentucky, about half an hour south of Cincinnati, Ohio. And this is the Ark from up close. This is the replica of the Ark from the Bible. And this is a different angle of the Ark from the front. And this is the front of the Ark. This is the 12 stones monument from the 12 Israelite tribes. This is the inside of the Ark. This is the area where they kept the birds. This is an area where they kept a lot of the supplies and more birds and small animals. This is the front of the boat on the inside of it. And here we can see how long the Ark is from one side to another side. And this is a cage from up close. And here we can see how they fed the water or the food to the animals. Here we can see Noah and his family praying to come through the storm. This is inside the Ark at the center. And this is an area that was used to multiply moths to feed other animals. And we can see in the picture that Noah did bring many animals that are now extinct and look dinosaur-like, such as this one. It's called the Sphenacodont. Right here we can see it. This is another animal that has been extinct for not too long of a period. This one is called Cascade Kinda. This is another animal that was inside the Ark that is now extinct. It's called the Parasaur and the Istiodictylid. And this is the Azarchid. Here we can see that even with 7 pairs of animals, there would have been enough space on this boat. In here we get an explanation of how freshwater fish survive, and that there might have been layers of fresh water coming up from underneath the earth. And then also there's many animals that can survive in both saltwater and fresh water, like the salmon. And the ocean is each year gets saltier and saltier. And this is a corridor inside of the Ark. Here we have some bats hanging. Here it explains how large the Ark is, and it's 85 feet in width, 51 feet in height, 510 feet in length. This is a 1:48 scale of the Ark. Here we can see the compartments inside of it. of the various areas. Here we can see how everything that they needed fit inside the ark. 322,000 gallons of water. There's 95,100 vessels inside this ship. There's also 15,000 food storage vessels and around 400 tons of food. There's obviously 0% of aquatic animals. Here we can see the division of labor for the 8 people inside the ark. And down here we can see how the ark is about 60% of the size of the Titanic, but still everything fits. This is the center of the ark. Here we can see all the way to the top. These are some of the animals. And here we have more of the animal enclosures. And here we have a cage for an extinct dinosaur-like animal. And another tapir-like animal that has become extinct. Here we got Noah.
The Ark when hundreds of spectacular animals arrived. I should have known. God's timing is perfect, and He always keeps His promises. Build the Ark? Well, after our boys grew up, God told me His plans. He said the Ark would be for me, my wife, our sons, and our sons' wives. It took us several decades to build the Ark, but that was after years of designing it, collecting supplies, and preparing the site.